This is the Tenkaichi along with Kogoro Tenzai, the Ninja Tenkai Cat, which he is following me ever so slightly as I'm actually going to get some dinner. Oh, yeah. I've actually slept a couple hours. For the last couple of days I've been sleeping pretty good. Nice and long, and the Ninja Cat is following me. By the time I actually just get done with my recording, which is rather interesting. Hey, how's it going?
Alright, you?
Pretty good.
How's Mom and Dad?
They're doing just fine.
That's good, that's good. Think you're ready to talk, huh?
Yeah. Have to.
Very good.
Yeah. That guy over there, which right over there with the sprinklers, he's a real sweeto. He's a real sweeto guy. Kind of reminds me of my last neighbor, who was it's been about maybe 10 or so years, I think, and he was just as sweet as that guy is right there. A lot of our neighbors around here are elderly. If not elderly, maybe they're nearly elderly, but most of them are either middle age or younger, and I don't want to be my younger is like my age or younger. Most people on our block are well married and have families or like him. I mean, it's a very small number though. I can't tell the ratio because I don't know about the ratio. But these past few days I've been overwhelmed. You know, and I'm not counting streams or anything, because anything usually happens in a stream. But you know, I find myself overwhelmed by the fact that things happen. A lot of things that are happening. Some good, some bad. The last couple of days, my mom, God bless her soul, has been actually trying to get her groove back. And there's nothing more important than for an independent woman such as she, because yes, she is very independent, to get her back on her feet since the day she had that stroke, and afterwards she had an operation. There are some days that she doesn't want to deal, and we can all agree there are those kind of days that we all just don't want to deal with life. I'm one such person because I do my LPs in the morning. And around 8 a.m. or 7 or sooner, my brain starts to flicker on. So what does that mean? The other few hours my brain is going to sleep. I get me a jacked up, powered up version of iced coffee. I'm all Now, where I'm going to today is I'm actually going to Subway. You see, I cooked yesterday. I cooked for my mom yesterday, since she hadn't eaten anything. Well, not since breakfast anyway. I was sort of thinking perhaps I should just go and, instead of me cooking something, I'll just go and pick something up. Which kind of makes sense if you think about it. I mean, sometimes you do want to cook, sometimes you don't want to cook. On a day like this, I really don't want to cook, because there's no need for me to cook. I mean, usually my mom, when she feels like it, she will cook. But usually, she doesn't feel like cooking. And really the only able-bodied cooks around in our house is my cousin and myself, who just literally got back from an out-of-town trip. So yeah, there's that. It's just another day in California. Climatic range. Yeah, apartment for rent. Yeah, sure. Why not? It's not that it's been a bad few days. But it's been quite unpredictable. Like having company come over and all of a sudden you're cooking for 3 people. Or a couple of days afterwards, they have this party which has the same old food with the same old people. And they show the same old thing. And they do this every flipping. They do this every flipping year. I kid you not. What they usually do is, well, they usually throw this boring ass party. They buy some food from Food for Less. Like they buy some fried chicken or something like that. Some food for less. You got the same old people coming every flipping year. And here I am walking and passing the same old place every single time. I haven't even gone to go see the movies, but I think it's just exhausting. Maybe this weekend I might catch a movie. You never know. Of course, I've checked Fandango online, because I've done that ever since I was younger, since the site had been introduced. I hadn't gone out. In like a couple of weeks. I feel it might be almost 6. I mean, almost 7 rather. And I myself haven't eaten since, well, 4 a.m. early this morning, because I was still in recording phase. At least, for what it was worth, I made some progress. Now you probably know what's up with the lineup that I've been doing for this month. Well, there's not much to say. I just want to take a break from doing strategy games. Because even on my 3DS, I need to take a break. Project Crosszone can wear you out. Because you got enemies that reach the 6-point mark, like 100,000 or something like that. And it's not easy because, well, it just isn't. And some of your characters give out paltry sums of damage. I mean, it may not be much, but, you know, collectively, and depending on what kind of items and such you have equipped on said characters, it's just not that simple. If it was like Super Robot Tyson, I could picture if I had a character that dished out Super Robot Tyson amount of damage. And we're talking a range between 5,000 to a possible 15 to damn near 20,000. And that's just because it's, you know, valor based or hot blood, or however you want to picture it. You know, it's just like that. How you doing? Guard dogs. They do their job so fine, don't you agree? You guys must be hungry. I guess that means you are. See, the good thing is I did feed my cat before I left for dinner. Maybe that's why I should call this. Maybe that's why I should call this video. Yes, the Off the Headset episode of Left 4 Dead. Besides, I'm still a mobile unit. I still have my legs. Even though I don't drive, I still have my legs. As long as I have some money of some sort in my in the account, in my account or my mom's account because it's a shared account, well, there's not really a problem. As long as there's enough money to do what I can do, like pay for bills or anything of the like, then it's all good. Kids sometimes can be so impatient. I mean, no matter what you do, it's not gonna make it's not gonna change the light any faster. Oh, and by the way, if I hadn't shown you this before, there's the pizza joint I told you guys about, or if I hadn't told you guys about, it's called Bricks Pizza, and for what it's worth every dollar that you get extra large. Of course, an extra large will cost you about $20 or so, but depending on the pizza, yeah, $20, big, extra large pizza, and they freshly cook that thing in a big oven. It's a big oven. It's worth like $20. The pizza itself, for the largest pizza, which is XL there, is actually worth $20. I mean, that's good considering that next to it is a place where you can get some ice cream made by Thrifty. Oh, and they have some jalapeno poppers there. As well as some melts. I never tried the melts. But one of these days I might try and melt along with a pizza. Just get myself a big 3-liter soda. Probably make it. No, I won't do that. I'm not that crazy. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. But as we're closing in on the target destination, as you can see, I am taking my sweet time in going there because, well, there's not much for me I can actually do. I mean, I'm in no rush. I saw the GSN adaptation of the UK game show The Chase, and my thoughts about this show are simply as this. You are brought on the show for a reason. to win a fair amount of money for whatever needs you see fit. And the last thing I saw before I went on this walk is on the premiere of the show, one guy actually did the stupid thing and actually gotten himself greedy. Because of what the beast actually does is he offers you a paltry sum and a hefty sum of money in between the money you accumulated during the speed round. This guy, and mind you, it's about, you know, America's top brains against an international genius. Because he's from the UK and this is US, so it's basically a US versus UK sort of game show, like The Weakest Link. It was a UK show that was brought over to the US, and basically snarkiness and all that. You know, questions are like difficult, extremely, somewhat, sometimes difficult. And you just have to be on your A game. I believe the offer that was given was, I think, was $75,000. The guy choked. Mind you, he's a black guy. This guy choked on a couple of questions that he really didn't know. And I feel the smart thing he should have done was okay. Because mind you, this is a team of 3 versus 1. So it's like individually they go up against him. But first it's like this. Individually they build up a bank, then they go up against him. Then he will offer a weaker amount, or the weaker amount is like guaranteed, while the other one is like it brings him closer to where you are, but you know, risk versus reward. So are you willing to risk the reward that you are given, considering the fact that you might lose? Okay, 2 people actually gotten like $55,000 in the bank. The third screwed all that up by actually just going for the risk. It's like, well, I could build up the bank and I can do this and I can do that, but yeah, but what's the risk of your ass getting kicked off the fucking show? Yeah. I mean, like I said, it's another one of those US versus UK sort of game shows. You know, are you better than we are, or will you just choke at the first sense of danger? That sort of thing. So, you know, put up or shut up, that sort of thing. But as I am close to the target, because I'm right there, I feel like I've done a lot for this week. Probably going to do more videos and whatnot after I get home. Well, after this one gets uploaded anyway. If not now, then later. But yeah, my week has been superbly good. And, well, that's all I can say about that. I mean, things can only get better or worse, depending on the situation. So, I'm heading out of here. I'm going to get my dinner. And, well, most likely, after I post this, well, get online, post this video, and see what most people think. So until the next video, whatever I plan to show in my real life, this is Tenkaichi of Gaming, Ichigo Musco, and I am out. See you soon.